and he's in a lot of trouble right now. During the taping of the Maryland Chamber's interview and modeling session, we took time to talk to her manager, Chuck Traynor, about Harry's problem and the Memphis trial of Deep Throat.
They've got 156 witnesses for the prosecution. They've had, when I left there, I'd been down there 3 days, and then I came back and went back down there again. They had only reached their 8th witness. So the longevity of the trial is a ridiculous situation to begin with. And then it seems to me like the federal government finally got the film Deep Throat in an area that they felt like, it's like trying to shoot marbles in soft mud. I mean, in Memphis, Tennessee, to try a film like Deep Throat, the jury that I saw, I don't think, I know they've never been out of Memphis, and I seriously doubt they were ever out of their house. I mean, they were just that, they were so deadpan, and, it's an old Southern Baptist town. I mean, the whole place is really ridiculous, and
but what in fact is happening in this particular case, and what makes Harry's situation so different, is they've made him part of that conspiracy simply because he worked on the film.
Yeah, I was involved in the initial shooting of Deep Throat. Harry Reams, or Herb Stryker, originally went to Miami as a crew member, and because he had done a lot of X films and there wasn't anyone in Miami that really performed as well as he did, he ended up in the film. But he's being tried in Memphis for conspiracy to commit interstate transportation of pornography on the mere fact that he went to Florida to do the film, knowing that the film, of course, had to come back to New York to be distributed. And, it's obviously a move to make an example of Herb Stryker, because he's known. I mean, they're not bothering George Butterfield because he did 2 minutes in one film. They're bothering him because he's got a name.
You, in fact, were involved with that film. You were Linda's manager and husband,
right.
And you were, I think, technical advisor. Well, there was some title on there.
Well, whatever my position was, it's gotten me 3 trips to Memphis.
I was talking about screen credit. There was a certain...
It's a production manager.
Production manager.
Yeah.
And what has happened to Harry Reams, who, like I guess most porno actors, never sees a hell of a lot of money, is having to be defended by a
civil liberties attorney. Yeah, he told me it's the first time I had seen Herb in about 2 years, and when I saw him, he looked like he'd aged about 10 years, and he was really genuinely shook. I mean, here you are in Memphis, Tennessee, facing a federal charge against a prosecutor that walked off an Elliot Ness set, and a jury that would have hung anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere. Mm-hmm. And he really, conspiracy, is such an anonymous term, conspiracy. I mean, if you and I right now are undoubtedly conspiring to do 8 million things, and it's such a ridiculous...
Speak for yourself, Traynor.
It's such a ridiculous situation. I mean, conspiracy to commit interstate... That's like saying... I'm going to jump to the moon next year if I can stand on my head.
We have an intercity conspiracy just trying to get the signal across 23rd Street.
I saw that the other night, yeah. All the good parts were blocked out by the signs.
So what we have going down in Memphis, by and large, is your normal federal government. Find a city where they'll hang you case.
Yeah.
And shuttle you away to these people away to down there where, of course, Time and Life and Newsweek and all those other people are not going to cover it because it's too far away to send a reporter. And before you know it, we got some porno actor in jail and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, a weird situation. I met a couple of, pretty hip Memphis reporters, younger guys, Now, not only is the press banned from the courtroom, they're banned from the whole 7th floor of the Memphis courthouse, and they keep all the witnesses and all the people involved in the trial. It's like you go through a series of catacombs before you ever reach the courtroom, and you never come in contact with any press people. I mean, it's that, they do one of those little things at night on the Channel 5 News down there, one of those sketch things, appearing today was Joe Smith. And there's a sketch of this guy who told the judge to fuck off, and went to jail for conspiracy or something, and that's it. You don't hear any of the details or anything. And it's
Chuck Traynor, thank you. and we thought we'd just make you aware of the fact that Harry Reams is in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Hi, I'm a hot, red-blooded American Indian who loves to travel. If you'd like to meet me, please call me at